that something's wrong. Baby, if I want you, then I know there's something wrong. I don't mean to ruin all the times we had alone, but I'm not myself and I know that you're not alone. I just got one question, baby, can you hit my phone? Can you call me up and let me know what you've been knowing? Girl, you know I miss you, wouldn't take it back at all. I can take a hint, say, girl, your silence says it all. Say, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I gotta get in my glow, I got a ball on all of these hoes. Wake up and I gotta get it. I want my niggas to be like I did it. I did this shit for the cities. I pray to God we all get rich. Nigga men the cute demon T, not Charlie, just a few up on the list. This for niggas out there working, trying to make a couple dollars out of cents. I wish I could snap my finger, snap and make it happen, snap into a Benz. I wish I could snap my finger, snap about my feelings, snap into a killer cool ass man. You back with it, new life living, who am I kidding? I know, baby, if I want you, then I know there's something wrong. I don't mean to ruin all the times we had alone, but I'm not myself and I know that you're not alone. And you ain't call my phone. I've been trying to find where I went wrong. Places that I went I should've known better. I can never say you did me wrong. You made me better. I know something's changed that I can't control. Feelings in my body that I can't ignore. Oh no, oh no, oh. Baby, if I want you, then I know there's something wrong. I don't mean to ruin all the times we had alone. People come and people go, I should be moving on. They say I know, I know, I know, I know. This ain't no love song. This ain't no love song.
We do have I do have a podcast that I do on here. Yeah, we can do that. We can definitely do that.
Yeah, just talk anything, bro.
For real.
My video game knowledge, I only know about GTA.
Hey, no, I feel you. All right, what's up, y'all? Pronobi One here with a local artisan, and today we have our third interview with the man, Smiddy95. Yeah, I still don't have a soundboard to add no claps in, so y'all gonna have to wait on that. But yeah, we got our boy Shadow Moho helping us on the camera. I don't have a way to turn it to him, so y'all's gonna have to also deal with him, like, yeah, just looking at us. But just make sure you have your fingers on the buttons, Javar, so you can switch it in between us when we're talking. All right, so yeah, Schmitty, my brother. So like like I said on the first podcast with Dylan, this ain't like that serious of a well, the first interview. I gotta stop saying podcast for some reason. Like this isn't like that much of a serious interview. Like I'm gonna ask you some questions, but we can just chill here, sit here and talk, So, but my first question: how's your day been? How was your day today?
Shit, my day today, it's been a weird day. I work out in like Madison. So I get off work at like 4:30 in the morning.
Ooh.
I ain't get home till about 5:30 in the morning.
You work third shift in Madison? Yeah. You go all the way to damn! I didn't know you go all the way to Madison to do all that. That's a lot. True. Hey, that's quarter of the night right there. Right there.
Yeah, so you gotta do a little bit of running. So I go up there, though, I work out there, get off at like 5:30, come home, chill for a little bit, smoke some weed, And I was asleep all day.
Ooh, I feel you.
I ain't even gonna lie. So that's what I'm saying. It's been a weird.
Exactly. No, I feel you. Definitely.
Went to sleep or whatever like that, and then shit. Now I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely.
How do you feel working a third time job, like, and having to drive all the way out there? Like that just sounds like a lot in my head.
It is. It definitely is. You know what I'm saying? Like it takes a toll kind of on your body. You kind of gotta find little mental tricks, mental gymnastics to do.
True.
That's one of the best times to kind of be able to listen to music, listen to my own music, evaluate music, listen to new music. So, because it's like an hour drive, so you get like a good album in.
Oh, okay. I feel you on that. Yeah, exactly.
Ideas, like just thinking about, music video ideas, releasing songs.
I was just gonna ask you that. Like, have you created, like, have you made any songs, like, driving, like, on that long ass drive, you coming back and forth?
As far as making songs goes, like, I don't write any of my songs.
Okay.
So, like, anything you hear from me is all
Like off the dome, all like off the head and shit.
not to like flex it like that. Like,
Oh no, yeah.
I ain't going in like, you know what I'm saying, just rapping for 3 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
I piece it together though in the booth, so I come up with a lot of concepts and a lot of ideas while driving.
Ooh, I feel you on that.
I might come up with a hook or maybe like the first words of the hook.
Yeah, exactly.
The single that I'm finna drop, the Not a Love Song joint. This I actually made that up when I was working at Family Video.
Yeah, I remember you telling me you used to work there. Yeah.
I recorded it when I worked at Madison.
Ooh, okay.
But like I came up with like that hook while I was driving. Really just the first 2 words of the hook while I was driving.
Nice.
That's all I had, and then shit. When I got in the studio, I pieced the rest of it together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. That's where it actually fully came in form and everything. Yeah.
But it's all off of like reflections and ideas and thoughts that I kind of had like the whole time.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
See, and like I love that because I feel like that's what those long drives are meant for, especially with artists. Like that's a time for, obviously keep your eyes on the road, but like it's a time for to like sit with yourself and have time to think about either something that you can create while you're doing this, like driving and stuff, or like, you know, you just thinking about other things that go towards your goal and things that you want to do on that long span of time that you can, like, before you have to go do something that involves like hardship and you have to like having to do like a lot of body like moving stuff. It's just good to have time to relax and be able to go through your thoughts and think of shit that you want to do and like have to apply to your goals. It's just dope as fuck.
Facts, I agree. I think I would add to that too. You got it. I think when you think about the physicality of actually driving, and you think about kind of what that is, you know, so you think about driving. When you drive, it's usually to a destination.
Exactly. Yep.
Right. So when you drive, if you drive on the road and you kind of think creatively, one, you're physically driving to a destination.
Yep.
But now your mind is vicariously thinking about a destination as well. You're thinking about a journey. You're thinking about a road that you're on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like when you're driving and kind of thinking about those ideas and being like creative or whatever like that, you doing that while driving, it basically it helps with that basically. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
It helps because you're actually driving somewhere. You start to think about that destination that you ultimately want to end up in life, like you're on the road of life.
Oh, okay. Yep. True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
Click. My bad. Click studio mode on there. No, click it so it turns off. There you go. All right. My bad, I cut you off right there. You fucking Shadow Maho back there. You're gonna work on that. I'm just kidding. He's doing a great job. Yes. All right, but all right. So I did have a list of questions just because I did want to be prepared for this because. Obviously, with the other interviews, I usually be talking out my ass and just be thinking of questions on the fly. So that's the main thing I gotta.
But they say proper preparation prevents poor performance.
Exactly. He's just dropping flame tonight. I don't know what it is. Like every time people come into this house, thoughts get thrown around and people drop flame. It happens. All right. So, first question. Well, my first question was, where are you from? Like, where are you from and where in that place are you from?
Where I'm from, I mean, long answer. Not too long, short answer.
No, yeah, exactly.
Medium answer.
Yeah.
I was born in Dayton, Ohio. Lived in Detroit, raised in Chicago.
Nice.
Mom is from Chicago, dad's from Detroit. So I'm from Chicago, though. Chicago is my home.
Okay.
I mean, my working theory is that wherever you lose your virginity is where you from. You feel me? I mean, unless
I'm not from here, bro.
I'm just saying, like some situations, like you like maybe on a summer trip.
Exactly.
Shit like that is kind of different.
Yeah, exactly.
But for the most part, you got to think about it. Like,
True, no.
Virginia at like 16, it's usually probably like was something you was working on.
Oh my God.
You got to be there for a while, basically.
True.
To lose your virginity. So that's usually where you from. You know what I'm saying?
That's wild,
that's
man.
But yeah, so Chicago is where I'm from. That's you feel me? That's why I lost my virginity.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
But Chicago is where I'm from. That's home. I'm from the south side of Chicago.
Ooh, my bad.
Oh shit. Live. You said you can't walk and chew gum.
Exactly.
But yeah, so like that's what it Chicago, south side of Chicago. First at King Drive, tatted on the arm.
Ooh, I feel you. I see you got the 773 tatted on the knee too. Yeah.
I was in England actually. So
England?
I spent
Like Europe, England?
Yeah, you can.
Ooh, okay. Hold on. I might have to bypass my second question. Wait, so how was that? What did you do out there?
It was one of the best experiences of my life. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about life.
Okay.
A lot about love.
Hi. Which he should be. Okay.
Yeah, I learned a lot about heartbreak too.
He had a whole Lizzie McGuire moment, bro. Like, y'all remember? You remember Lizzie McGuire when she went to the boy?
Shit like that, and her and Gordo.
Oh my God, man! They're coming back with him.
She had like an evil twin.
Yeah, bro.
Not an evil twin, but a single twin.
Yeah, exactly. That looked almost just like her and shit. But that was.
The dude was evil.
Yeah, she wasn't. She was. They were Hispanic, right? Because they were in Spain, weren't they?
It was Rome. So
Was it Rome?
Isn't Rome like Italy?
I swear I thought it was like Barcelona or Italy. No, Rome is near Greece. That's near like. So aren't they right next to each other? We might have to have Shadow Mahobe. He said, "I'm from Chicago."
Chicago school system didn't give us the best.
Shit, mama. The fuck.
Point to Barcelona on that.
Like,
I maybe can. I probably can.
niggas point to Texas and shit.
Niggas point to Texas. It is.
That's what I thought. Rome is in Italy, right? All right, bet. I know my shit. Yeah, so because I just remember doing that. Paolo. His name is
Palo.
I just remember that from that movie. Paolo.
Palo. That is amazing, bro.
For 6 months, the way I got there was I studied abroad. Ended up, you know what I'm saying.
Where'd you go to school at?
I went to school at Beloit College.
Nice.
College in Beloit College.
Mike's went there. I
High
feel
school,
you.
Urban Prep Charter Academy. Shout out all my
Shout out.
prep people. You feel me? I definitely hold my high school in a special place in my heart. But yeah, so through Beloit College, I went to England. Went to Sunderland, England for 6 months. Sunderland, like Newcastle area.
Okay, I was about to say, well, like that sound. I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, I know, right? It's amazing though. Trust me, it's fucking. Shout out all my people from the UK.
Shout out,
Sunderland,
all the shout outs, bro.
You feel me? Shout out my boy Ryan, man.
Okay.
My boy Zeke.
Shout them all out, bro. Shout them all out.
Shout out my baby Nilo. You feel me?
Okay.
She ain't my baby no more.
Old flings. That is.
Not even an old thing. That's why when I say like I learned a lot about love, a lot of that kind of like that's specifically who I'm talking about.
Ooh, bro.
It's definitely a situation where I ain't gonna put too much out there as far as like her go, but like as far as for me, you know what I'm saying, like that it was a situation where like you know what I'm saying we was definitely like in love.
Yeah, man.
Unfortunately, it didn't work out because of just certain parameters. You know what I'm saying? That kind of prevented that.
Exactly. Is that what your Forever song? That Forever Free?
I got a Forever Freestyle. That's about. Even the new song.
That's one of my favorite songs by him right now. I've been listening to that for the past like 4 days straight. I'm gonna be honest. That shit's fire.
But the new one, Not a Love Song.
Yup.
That's what that one is about.
Nice.
So y'all gotta listen to that. Give me y'all own analysis on it. Hopefully, it help you kind of get through your own thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But that big song was kind of like so like you take Forever, right?
Yeah.
This is the type of artist I'm in. I definitely work off of like the mode I'm in. So
Yeah.
like Forever. I think about that song. I think about my process going through this whole relationship thing. Is like the 5 stages of grief.
Yep. Ooh. Okay.
That depression.
Yeah.
And so I got my depression song. It's actually on my SoundCloud. It's a Trigger freestyle. That's
I've heard that too. I listened to that too. That was fire.
sort of my depression kind of angle.
Okay.
There's actually one before that called No One Like You. I would say that would probably be more so like the depression type song.
These are these on SoundCloud? These will all be on our SoundCloud. I'm pretty sure I've already shared them on there, but if you want to listen to it, go on our SoundCloud and listen to it. It's fire.
And then you got after that, you know what I mean? You got like your anger and shit like that. That's Forever comes in at the anger point.
Ooh. I definitely feel that.
It's me being angry.
I definitely feel that.
Like, y'all nigga holding my heart.
Yeah. All right. Hey, that shit goes so hard, bro. Like, oh man. Bro, even the video snaps. Like when you first showed me the video, I was like, "This shit looks like a movie." Like it looks like this nigga like went through a breakup in a movie, and then all of a sudden like the music video hits in the movie, and then it goes back to the movie and shit. Like him just randomly walking down the street. Like, shout out, man. That video was amazing, bro.
But that's definitely the anger part of it, right? And then you kind of got like the I would say Trigger would kind of be more so like the bargaining kind of aspect of it.
Okay.
And this new one I got, Another Love Song, is that final acceptance stage. Where it's kind of like, I hope for things to get better, but it's kind of like, when y'all hear the song, when I drop it after this interview, and if you listen to it in the beginning of the interview,
Yeah.
you should definitely have heard it. You know world premiere right there.
Exactly. Shit, I'll play that at the end. We get outro to it. Yeah, we get outro to it. It is.
I ain't want to drop it before I wanted to kind of, you know, me give y'all the exclusive here. So
Exactly. Thank you for that. Thank you. Deeply appreciate that.
it's gonna be out though for everybody that's hitting me up for it. It's gonna be on like iTunes and shit like that. Like next week, I have some cover art issues.
Nice.
That's basically what that is. You know what I'm saying? That's me sort of kind of like accepting the circumstances and how they are. You know what I'm saying? But that's kind of like my whole songwriting process too. So, you know what I'm saying? I spend a lot of time definitely talking about what I go through. I try to be true to myself and true to what it is that I've been through. So like, you ain't gonna really hear me talking about like I done robbed niggas and woo. But like, you know what I'm saying?
Praise to that.
Yeah, exactly. But because I ain't never robbed no niggas.
Exactly. Shit. Exactly. I feel you on that.
I done stole from motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I done pulled a gun on motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be tough and shit.
Yeah. Definitely.
You'll hear me rap like that. You'll hear me, you know what I'm saying, swing my nuts a bit and talk my shit. But like for the most part, like you never gonna hear me claim to be like this.
Oh no, definitely. Never that. Always gotta stay true to yourself.
You know what I mean? So
I feel you on that.
that is though. You know what I mean? So that's like it's funny how you bring up that Forever song though, but that's kind of why
Bro.
that's even where that song come from. Is sort of, and that song is about two different people too. It's about two different girls.
Yeah, because I heard that. Fuck. I'm a little off the banyan right now, so I gotta remember what did you say?
I said nothing's forever.
I got two bitches and ain't nothing special. Bro, I was like, because I have been through that point also, but I've just been So everybody that knows me, that follows me on my YouTube and everything, knows like I've been going through this whole mental block with my ex too. So I feel you on that, cause like I'm the reason that it happened. We broke up, and since that has happened, I've been feeling like all this like shit, like having dreams and shit like that, going through all this like bullshit. But it's just like, yeah, like, but it's like the music is definitely helping, and then like, cause every time that I play that, I play the Roddy Rich's original version of the song, and it's just like hearing your version and then hearing his. It's like I'm angry at what I did, but I gotta get over it. And then when I hear his, it's like niggas gonna stack up regardless, because it's about like he's rapping about a lot about money and shit. Like,
the meaning changes, right? Like,
yeah.
Like, that's kind of why I wanted to do the song. Because one thing I'm against too is I'm against painting over other people's canvases.
Ooh.
Picasso.
Yes.
It's weird when rappers rap over other rappers' beats if you're not going to somewhat still change up the style. So
You definitely changed it up on that, man.
So when I came on the song, I was like, I ain't trying to die.
Yeah.
I ain't come on like my heart broke.
Yeah, you came in with some melodic shit. That shit was fire. Exactly.
Yup. I might have used like the back of his canvas.
Oh no, yeah, bro. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I feel like as a aspiring artist, especially people who even do a lot of remixes to songs, I feel like, I mean, even though you do remix the song, it is still kind of be hard to like fully remove the original artist from like the beat. But if you use it as an influence to style it yourself and put it in your own way and do it your own, like exactly, like it's basically you shouting them out and then showing them that, like, and that's what I'm saying, like,
I'm getting rich like I'm Roddy.
exactly, that's what bands all big body, hey, put up with nobody, hey, bro, like I tell you, I've been listening to that song for the last 4 days, like every like. I play that, and then I play Max Keeble's Big Move by Six Dogs. Shout out Six Dogs. And it's like, oh man, bro. Okay, non-music related question. How do you feel about Disney Plus?
About Disney Plus? I mean, shit. I'm not gonna get it.
Okay, no, I ain't getting it either.
But like, only reason I'm not is because like.
Shout out to the roommates who buy it for their other roommates to watch.
Because like my mom, she usually get like all that type of shit.
Yep.
Like phone bills and shit.
Yep.
So I'm gonna probably just wait till that come like on a package or something.
Exactly.
Like, this is my thing about it, bro. Like, at least me personally, I don't know about everybody else. But like, I ain't watched no fucking Disney movie in I don't know how long. You know what
I'm not gonna lie, bro. The only
niggas in an uproar about I can't watch the princess.
exactly, like, and if it was on Netflix and you didn't watch it on Netflix, then you obviously don't care that much about it. Like, it is, like, you can take the headphones off if you want. Like,
Yeah. Songs of the South and shit like that.
Yup.
Shit.
And that's what, bro. Like, okay, and that's the thing. Like,
Anti-Semite.
yeah.
Walt Disney was a fucking racist. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, okay, so you remember the whole Gucci thing that happened around then when they made that All they did was add a neck piece to a fucking a thing that I got on my head right now, a goddamn ski mask. That's all it was. But in old Disney movies, they have black people painted as that. Like the whole big red lips, the whole black. Yeah, bro. I was like, no wonder I never really liked Disney that much. Like, I was way more of a Nickelodeon person, bro. You remember when Just Jordan came out? Bro, it's Just Jordan. That, bro. Right, bro. You're in the Romeo show. The Romeo was on Max Keeble's Big Move at the end of it. They played Parents Just Don't Understand at the end of the movie. It was just so cool seeing like actual young rappers that were trying to make it in music actually, and having them be in like Disney Channel, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon. Like, bro, like it's just our growing up generation. I feel like had the coolest time when it came to adding combining TV with music. Like,
that's the thing about it too, though, right? Because we grew up watching it.
Yeah.
And we don't, like, I know for now, like, I can't really speak too much on what this generation got growing up because I'm not watching it.
What do they call it? Alphas? Is that this generation is called now? Shadow?
Is it alphas?
Like Generation Alpha. I think when me and
My generation or the generation
the generation that's now forming.
Gen Z?
No, it's an alpha now.
Oh,
Is it?
new?
Like the new generation, yeah.
Tide Pods.
No.
About the ones after.
Yes.
I call them little niggas.
I call them little Hitlers, mother ass. The fuck? Those are the little babies, like the babies that are now babies right now. Like, yeah, that's Generation Alpha. But I kind of am low-key mad they got a cooler name than us. Like Generation Alpha, that sounds raw. Like,
What are we?
we're
Millennials?
You're 20, you're my, yeah, my Gen Y.
yeah, Gen Y. Yep, Gen Y.
What's up?
Yep.
What's wrong with that? You feel me?
They went down the alphabet and then they gave the coolest one to the one when the alphabet ended. Yeah, that shit sounds fire. I'm so mad about that.
That's fucking hilarious.
But it's like,
But yeah, like I was saying,
Man,
like,
that's
as far as,
crazy.
like what we had growing up, like, yeah, we had Romeo Show, but I mean, if I'm being like honest, you know what I'm saying? Like, Romeo Show was not a good show.
it wasn't good. It wasn't that good.
It didn't have any lasting impact.
No. It was just cool seeing a black kid have a TV show again, yeah.
It was seeing a rap have a TV show.
True.
They had, like, the power stupid. They still surrounding them by those miscellaneous white characters.
Yup.
Nothing to do with the story. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, he had one white friend that was always in every episode with him and shit. He sometimes had his own episode in his show. Like, it was weird like that. It was definitely weird like that.
It ain't no problem. It ain't no problem with it. And even just Jordan, it was kind of a very stupid show.
Yeah, they kind of made him act like the dumb, funny black kid. Like,
Well, part of it because he was a stand-up comic too.
yeah, that too. Yeah, that is true. That is
I
true.
used to watch him on Comic View before he got that show, which is why I was so excited as a kid.
He was so young coming up on man.
But his style of comedy
Was
that.
good. It was fire.
But it was that whole outlandish sort of
Yeah.
relating kind of that whole. Well, hell now.
Yeah, like that funny shit. Yeah, like the shit Nick Cannon blew off of when he first started blowing up. Yeah, with the Parkers and all that shit. Yeah.
Kind of extra like.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so was it better? I mean, we had it. Was it better than what they got going now? I don't know because now they can take control of their own narrative.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely
They
true.
don't need a TV show. The kid can go and put his own shit up. You know what I'm saying? You see a girl like Zendaya comes from a show like Shake It Up. Oh my
God, bro, Shake It Up was the shit.
But she's still the shit as a person. You know what I'm saying?
That, bro, honestly, I feel like out of everybody on that show, even though, well, I guess her and Bella were the main stars of the show. It was two main co-stars, but it's like she's the only one that blew up the most out of anybody that was even on that show. If you think about it, it's just because his is louder. Like,
Yeah, possibly, I get that. Like, she like, yeah, they kind of went their own path. But the cool thing about it is that we can say both of their names. You know what I'm saying?
whoa, my bad.
Nah, you good. The cool thing about it is that we can say both of their names. You know Zendaya and you know Bella.
Yep.
Name me somebody else in the Just Jordan show. Name me somebody else on the Romeo show besides Master P.
I mean, I don't know her name, but the chick who played Romeo's sister was the only other one that I remembered on that show.
Was it? No, it wasn't Parker McKenna Posey, was it?
Was it?
No. I don't know.
Because she was way older than all of them. She was the oldest out of all the
But you
kids.
see how hard it is to remember that name?
That's true.
Like, we can't even remember these people's names. So, like, as far as saying what this generation got, what we don't got, I mean, I don't know. We got what we had. I know this generation don't have a show like the Boondocks. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like,
The Boondocks was definitely.
which gave us lasting, like, social effects. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Lasting effects. This generation does not have a Chappelle show. You know what I'm saying? It has like a lasting
Wow,
effect on
Chappelle
our
show,
conscience and the way we
man.
think. So what's gonna have an effect on this generation? How they think years later? I don't know. It's kind of hard to point.
That is kind of hard to put down the
Like,
lie.
when you look at it, like when we look at it for us, you know what I'm saying? We do got for black kids and black culture. You know what I'm saying? Things like Chappelle Show and the Boondocks. For me personally, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't really know a kid who don't know either one of those shows. You know what I'm saying?
Same. I really do not. I honestly really do not.
And who's thinking in some way wasn't formed in some way through those shows. You know what I'm saying? So
That's true.
what is it gonna be for the kids now? I mean, I don't know.
I don't know,
But also,
bro.
I ain't really concerning myself with it.
I know. Trust me. I feel you. Same. Not even
If I
close.
had kids, I'd probably be like, oh shit.
Bro, I cannot have children right now. Yes.
Hell no.
I could definitely not have children. That is not my that's it's just like the same like how I feel about like having kids at a young age. It's just like we still have so much growing to do. Oh, my bad. The goddamn fucking
We good. Nah, we live, baby.
Yeah, his echo. His mic's echo.
I ain't tryna try him. We're back right now on the Tech Off Hour. This is DJ.
Alright, just click. Sorry about that, y'all. Technical difficulties, though. But yeah, we're back. So just because of that technical difficulty, I'm gonna lead into another.
That's cool. We kind of get a little tangent anyway.
Yeah, we was kind of going off. You know how we do over here. Like I said, like I just like to have normal conversation. Like I don't like to have I've never been into that like a stale regular interview where I'm just like you come here, I ask you 7 questions, you get up and leave. Like that's I don't like that. Like that's not fun. Like no one that I'm like Adam. Like I'm when I be saying I'm trying to be the next Adam 22 out here, especially in the Midwest area. I be meaning that in the way that he constructs his interviews and the way that he talks to people. Like exactly, like he just invited like one of the homies to come over and we're just gonna just talk about some random shit in front of the camera. But like I'm still gonna ask you about what you're doing. Like
or like you know what I mean. I hate to see interviews where like somebody say something like me saying like I was in England. It's like. You know, a bad interviewer is going to be like, oh, okay, my next question. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. No, I feel you.
Hold on.
Yep.
Let's unpack that a little bit.
Exactly. That's why when you said that, I was like, whoa, hold on. Like I had to have you unravel that box.
Yeah, so you know, that's notes out there for anybody that want to do interviews or want to be in interviews. Like, listen, I missed a conversation. I just you talking through your questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not an essay. If that's the point, you could just send the nigga the questions. He could have wrote back responses.
Exactly. And I don't even like those interviews. Like we got to read everything and shit like that. Like
You gotta be somebody interested.
exactly. That's true. All right. So all right. The next question I got for you is so what age did you get into music?
What age I got into music? I remember as a little kid, I always said I wanted to be a music producer.
Mm-hmm.
My OG, she told me like, you ain't gonna make no money in that. You know what I'm saying?
That's what every OG says, man.
I'm like 6, 7, 8 saying this too though. Right?
Yep.
So to her credit, what she was saying wasn't wrong. It was just that.
I feel you on that.
And the analogy that she always gave me, the example that she always gave me was Shaq. And the reason why she gave me Shaq was because Shaq wanted to do music and Shaq wanted to play ball. And so this is what I'm saying.
But he did make a nice song though with the Fushnikins.
But this is what she would tell me. She was like, right, he would not have made that song if it wasn't for basketball. He had to do what paid the bills first so he could live out his dream.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? So like she basically was always telling me like,
I guess.
Figure out a way to financially support yourself and support your dream and live your dream. You know what I'm saying? If Shaq decided he wanted to be, if Shaq would have dropped out of high school and started rapping and instead of playing ball, we wouldn't know who the nigga was to this day. You know
I mean, that's true.
So now we can enjoy his music if you enjoy his music.
Yeah.
A dope ass song with Biggie called "Can't Stand the Rain."
Yeah, that too. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he can be popping. He DJ Shaq. He going around doing the whole.
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
He do related now is NBA TV.
Yeah.
But now he's living out the dreams that he wanted to live out.
True.
You know so that was
I mean, shit. Even Kobe wanted to make music too. No lie.
Exactly.
Shit,
Kobe
that track by Kobe wasn't bad.
Kobe wasn't good.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, he wasn't that good, but like
one of the greatest basketball players, one of the worst basketball players.
Yeah, but one of the worst rappers, bro. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. So,
but she was telling me basically like like support. And I'm 8. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
You don't wanna tell an
Yeah.
8-year-old,
So you're young.
like,
Yeah. You're
like,
really young.
yo,
You're young.
Yeah, go ahead and do. You know what I'm saying? Like, now she probably could do a little bit more, but like she don't know either. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I don't blame her. But around the age of 15, 16 is when like it was like. So for the longest, I wanted to be a doctor or a lawyer or something like that. Around 15 or 16, you know what I'm saying? The homies was rapping in high school. I was that kid. I wasn't like a lame on the side.
Yeah, I feel you.
I just wasn't in the circle rapping. I was definitely like cool as fuck in high school with everybody and shit like that. But I just wouldn't get throw my circle in the cipher and rap just because I'll be a little bit like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't know if my bars is like up on that, so
Definitely,
I would rap
definitely.
to the side to my homeboy Daryl Hope. Shout out my boy Daryl.
Shout out.
And my nigga Faison and my nigga Fred. Shout out all my niggas, man.
Shout
my
out.
nigga Zeke too, Ananias, and my nigga Tamar. Them like my brothers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly,
My nigga Pookie too, you know what I'm saying? 485, y'all know how we rocking. But them was like my brothers, and I would spit my raps to them first. Really, Daryl was the first one who I would spit my raps to.
Okay.
And he was the first one that told me, like, at 15 in English class, he was like, you gotta work on your flow. He's like, what you saying ain't bad. He's like, you gotta work on the flow, though. Because I would just...
That's always like like you always end up getting the words down first, like what you want to say, like, and like the full length of how you're trying to say it, but it's just like that flow. That's the that's like the icing on the cake that you get everything else, and that's just the last thing.
I mean, because you think about it, we taught words, we taught how to use words all the time. We're not really taught how to make music. We're taught how to act in music. So what I mean by that is like, you think like the earliest song that you kind of hear as a kid is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You know what I'm saying? So we learn to kind of repeat music back, not necessarily like create it, right? You got those outliers that go off on their own and create the music, you know what I'm saying, like that. But so it's easiest for us to come up with the words to it because you taught how to write sentences, how to come up with whatever like that your whole life. As far as making a song, though, who the fuck even made the ABC song? You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's funny because they just switched it up now. Like it's entirely new now.
Why did they change it?
I don't know. Like was like because you know how like it kind of not in a sense rhymes, but like A B C D E F G H like they end at different letters now with that kind of it sounds so weird. It's like A B C D E F G H I J K L L, like whoa nigga, what you were supposed to stop? You were supposed to put that pause at G, nigga. Whoa, what is like that was so confusing now.
Fucking works.
It does work, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like with the new generation, people just want to make shit different, like to appeal to the new generation that's coming out, so they can have something different to listen to than what we all had to go through. But like, nigga, why? Like,
that's what it is, though. I mean, but and like at the same time, while I'm like, why would you change that? I can't admit that that's maybe just me and my older ways of being used to the way that it was. Because if you look at it and you look at music. I mean, hip hop came out of a deviation from the norm.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Of not being accepted into Studio 51 or Studio 54, disco club.
Yep.
So those blacks that were outcasts from those worlds was like, fuck disco. We gonna rap over y'all shit now, and we gonna, you know what I'm saying? Even beyond that, it was started DJ Kool Herc in the Bronx, Cedric Avenue and shit.
Yep, Sugar Hill Gang and all them and shit.
Right. Well, that's another story too. But
yeah, true.
But just saying, like, the idea to rap over these beats was an act of rebellion against the societal norms, which was disco at the time. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, we're going as a sign of almost disrespect or whatever like that. Or even you go to the Sex Pistols. The Sex Pistols admittedly said that we don't want our music to be good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember them saying that.
We want to kill rock. We want to kill what punk rock is. So you listen to it, that shit. It's almost unbearable to listen to, but it's a representation, and it's the overall thinking of this new generation kind of coming up. So them switching that ABC song, I kind of seen that in that same vein, where it's like, I don't like it, but I'm not supposed to like it.
Exactly,
you know
exactly.
Like
it's for the new kids that are coming out.
Exactly. If you were a disco fan, you weren't supposed to like hip hop.
And
you ended up liking it, cool, but you weren't supposed to like it. You know what I'm saying? So.
And that's what's crazy. Like, did you ever watch The Get Down on Netflix?
Yeah. I didn't like the second season, but that first season was fire.
Yeah, shout out Jaden and all of them. I'm seeing him on next Saturday. Him and his sister and everybody. So shout out them.
We got the same last name, bro. Link up with me.
I mean, hey, if you want to come to Chicago with us, bro, like we're going down there next Saturday for the the Iris and Willow tour.
Yeah, I'll let you know shit.
Yeah, I've been talking to Jaden Willow's cousin Dylan, and and he said he might end up popping out there. I'm gonna try to hit him up before we actually go to the show, because we're gonna we're going to go to Chicago early, walk around and shit like that. But then
I might be out there anyway because it's Thanksgiving next week. So
I bet, yeah. Let us know, bro. We all meet up and shit.
Holla at me, man.
Indigenous Peoples Day.
Indigenous Peoples Day.
Okay.
Murder Day.
Murder Day. See, we don't.
You know.
Yeah, that's just awkward.
Murder Day, goddamn it.
Exactly.
Niggas is getting smoked out here, B.
True
But
that.
yeah, so but how I started rapping. So yeah, that's basically kind of like where that came from. Was like my nigga Durrell, he told me about finding the flow. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Once I kind of got my flow under me, it was just about working every day to get better at it. And so from the age of 15, 16, 17, well, till this day, but in high school alone, I'm going to give y'all a little bit of the process. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to tell you too much now. I probably already said too much, but in high school, what I would do is every day in high school from the age of 15 to 18, I would smoke 4 blunts a night.
I mean, it don't sound different to how the local artist intakes banyan.
This is the thing about it. So, like, my first blunt, I would listen to music, right? And so the first song I would listen to would be Currency's Job. I would listen to Wiz Khalifa's Visions. Wiz Khalifa's Good Dank. I would
He's saying
listen
some
to
heat right
Jay-Z's-
now.
Yeah, Jay-Z's Can I Live. I would listen to all these songs and I would study these people. I would listen to Nas. I would listen to all these people and I would study these people, Pac, Big, whatever. And I would study these people, right? So that was my first blunt. The second blunt, I would start playing beats and I would start writing music. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, so
now-
you had a blunt for each thing. See,
I'm
that's
writing-
smart.
I'm writing-
That's smart
I'm
banyan
writing
intake
songs
for
and
y'all
shit.
out there.
Yeah. So I'm smoking and writing at the same time, listening
Yup.
to beats, finding beats. My third blunt was for kind of like reading over what I just wrote, or maybe
Yeah, like taking it all in, what you just created. Nice.
Or keep writing another song. Or I'll
Okay.
take a break, you know what I'm saying, whatever like that.
Nice.
And then my fourth blunt, I would chill, like watching documentaries or something
Yeah.
like that. Like hip hop.
Had that
documentaries
Drake
and stuff
cool
like that.
down and shit. Let us.
Yeah,
I feel you. I feel
You
you.
feel me? Like when I just couldn't write no more. Yeah, every night. 15, 16, 17, 18, every night. Even now it's somewhat the same. It's not so much as 4 blunts. Now I just kind of just smoke it. Like, because my interest too, I starting to grow and expand beyond just music.
Yep.
And I'll smoke and like read a book. I'll smoke and watch like something on YouTube about like either filmmaking or screenwriting and other things that my interests are
Exactly.
developing and whatever like that. Smoke and listen to beats still. You know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff. You know what I mean? My mom eventually, around like 15, 16, when it was like, all right, I got my head on my shoulders.
Yep.
You can't just let a kid grow up thinking he can just be a fucking rapper. You got to let him know a little bit of.
I mean, okay. That's true.
Like,
Yeah.
It's irresponsible.
Yeah, exactly.
Without letting them know like there's another side of the world that you got to think about, and that's financially
That's
supporting
true.
yourself and at least making sure you're on top of your shit.
That's true.
So once it was like I had everything under control, like she's seeing like by 15, 16, it was all good. It was like, he want to rap, So she would give me money to go to the studio.
Nice.
She would be supportive of it.
That's
She
good.
still
That's
supportive of it.
good.
You know
It's
what I'm saying?
shout out to the kids that are starting music that have at least one parent to look out for them for that.
And even if in
encourage
the
you.
beginning they not saying, oh yeah, go ahead and do it. It don't mean that they saying don't do it. One thing too that they probably doing is testing to see if you really want to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's part of that too. Is like if I really wanted to do this when I said it as a kid. It wasn't just no shit as a kid I seen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know, as a
exactly,
kid, it's
exactly.
like you see a motherfucker pick up a piece of garbage. I want to be a garbage man. No, the fuck you don't.
No, the hell you do
Or
not.
like every kid wants to be a police officer because that's what they see a police officer. That sound like
I don't know,
trash
but I don't know about that anymore.
but the general
Exactly.
of it, right? So,
You're right.
yeah, as a kid, like, you know what I'm saying, when first thing your kids say, you know what I'm saying, as a parent, I think it's smart to sort of kind of like test them and be like, you know what I'm saying, like, well, what about this, what about that? And if they go back to it, clearly it's something that was always in their heart, you know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
I actually thank my mother for doing that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, it's always good to have parents that like once they hear you once you say something to them like that, like they hear that I want to be a rapper come out your mouth, like yeah, they might have that few seconds of like, oh, nah, this nigga want to be a rapper, like why the fuck, like, but it's just cool that like some parents would be like, well, do that, but then be like, all right, if this is what you really want to do, then I might as well help you. And it's like that's the kind of encouragement that even the new generation needs now, because like, bro, I want more Tylers, bro. Like, Tyler, the creator, like him coming from, because his mom even supported him back when he first started off music. Like he went through a lot of what we all went through. Like he tried to start off music. The group was blown up a little bit, but he still had to get a job and shit like that. Still had to work a job, and then like you know, like shit eventually graduated for him. Like it's just shout out to all the kids who have parents like that, because it's hard to come by that. So, or just to even have people in general that hear that from you and believe in you. Like it's just good to have friends, family, anybody, teachers that the second that you tell them you want to do something and it's not the norm, that they are 10 toes down for you. And like that's just beautiful. Like, cause that's definitely rare. Shout out my host. Like, that's one of the
And
most
also
rare
not afraid
things.
to challenge you too, though.
Exactly.
That's the thing too in this world. You think you're not supposed to be met with any challenges. You know, somebody supposed to tell you, "No, don't do it," or "No, you can't do it." It's on you to prove them wrong. They don't. You don't owe them shit, and they don't owe you shit. Nobody's supposed to believe in you, especially if you ain't giving them nothing to believe in. You know what I'm saying? So that's another part of it too to kind of keep remembrance. In addition to that, you know what I'm saying? Because it definitely is great to have that. It's great to have somebody supporting you, but it's also great to have somebody doubting you too. You know what I mean? Like,
Question: Is the video playing through your headphones? Oh, okay. All right, yeah, okay. Then, dude, keep doing what you're doing, Shadow. You're doing a good job. All right. So, all right. Back to my other questions. But I like this. We're like getting into conversation. That's what needs to happen on this platform. That's why I like it. That's what I like doing.
a lot of information y'all getting. So
Exactly. Good. That's what this is for y'all, for the fans to get to know the artist more. So listen, y'all better be listening, bro. I swear.
Also help yourself. Hopefully I can help some people out too.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Nick Amenda, man. He also made that beat. Nick Amenda made that beat for that Not a Love song.
Ooh,
the single that
okay.
he played at the top. So
Nice.
Amenda,
Shout out him. That beat was beautiful, bro.
my fucking brother, man.
All right. So, next question was gonna be, so you said you got into producing, or like you wanted to do producing before you actually got into rapping?
I wanted to be a music producer. I didn't know what it meant. I was 8. I just wanted to make music.
I
just wanted to make music. And
Oh, you just wanted to make music in general.
It's just funny as a kid to even put those words together. I want to be a music producer. I'm sure I heard somebody say that they would. I'm sure I probably was watching like a BET like beef documentary or something like that, and seeing somebody they they got the title who they are. And I'm sure I seen a music producer. And I'm like,
Exactly.
I want to be in that. I knew just that was the field that I wanted to be in. As far as production goes now, I do sound engineering, and like sound technician work. So for like live and recorded sound.
Okay.
Miking and things like that, mixing and mastering and stuff like that. As far as making beats go, that's not been that hasn't been a chamber that I access yet within myself.
I feel you.
But it is something that I'm working towards. You know what I'm saying? It will be something I started. I've made like 2 beats before.
Hey, at least you dabbled in it. Hey, shit.
Exactly, I can do
Experience.
it. But you know what I'm saying? It's just about, you know what I mean, getting under my belt. Like, I mean, I do so much too already, and there's so much other stuff that I want to get into.
Exactly.
It's just about just taking it with time. It took me about, like I said, 10. I'm about 24 right now. I'll be 25 come April. I've been rapping since 15, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of took me 10 years to kind of master this rapping art form, and just overall just learning things that I didn't know, you know what I'm saying, like that in the overall field, you know what I mean? And so now all that other stuff, I know it won't take me as long to learn and get a hold of.
Exactly.
Because I kind of understand everything else on the basic level. So it's more so just about the time, you know what I'm saying? Getting the right computer, getting the right situation, you know what I'm saying? Like
True.
But I also, at the same time though, another lesson for anybody out there: if you ever can't do something, surround yourself with the people who can.
True. Yes. Always try to surround yourself with a team of individuals that think the same way as you do.
Yeah, and they can do the things that you can't do. If
Shout
you
out
can't
Pro
take
Gear.
pictures, get cool with a photographer. You can't make beats, get cool with a producer.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You can't rap, get cool with a rapper. You know what I'm saying? You can't make videos, get cool with somebody who make videos.
Exactly,
Get cool
exactly.
with an interview. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Always network, man.
Exactly.
Networking is beautiful.
Genuinely network. Just literally get cool with these people. Like make connections and friendships. Shit is deeper than just what you want to obtain.
Exactly.
So,
Okay, so out of all of that, who would you say, like, okay, this is like, who is your favorite artist or rapper?
number one.
Like your number one, just all around music. Period.
I would say my number one is a 2-spot holder.
Ooh, okay.
Number one, Drake and Currency.
Ooh.
Currency and Drake, they both. No one is ahead of the other in my book. Those are my favorite rappers. Those are where I draw a lot of my style from, a lot of my inspiration from, a lot of who I kind of want to carry myself, how I dress. Drake, obviously, the whole light skin connection.
Hey, okay, I feel that.
Yeah, no, for real. And I've been listening to Drake since like 2007.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying?
nice,
So that's well over like 12 years. You know what I'm saying?
True. He's been out for a minute, man.
So
He's been out for a very, very long minute.
you know, but it was definitely something too about, I mean, like they say, representation. And it was something about a rapper that kind of looked like me that I really liked. And I wasn't afraid to be vulnerable. And, you know what I'm saying, kind of make these songs, kind of like how I do now with like when I talk about my relationship stuff. You know what I'm saying? You think about his early tracks like Brand New.
Okay.
But then you also got like Ransom and all these
Yep.
other songs where it's kind of like he's singing to girls. He's like he's vulnerable in a way that I would say we hadn't seen since Tupac. And there's other artists. I'm talking about in the mainstream. There's other artists.
I kind of agree with you, man.
But a vulnerability that we had,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, that we had not seen. Like, especially when you think about it, before he came into hip hop, there was that Lil Wayne era, then it was that 50 Cent G Unit era. We had the Snap era. We had the
Yup.
Snap era.
And it's
you know
funny
what
because
I'm
Lil Wayne tried to dab a little bit into that emotional shit too. When he made How to Love,
For sure.
like he was trying to do that shit too.
For sure. I mean, even when he first got with Drake, you know what I'm
Yup.
saying? When Drake first got with him, he was making prostitute fling. He was making he hopped on a Brand New remix.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying? Like Wayne, and it was these things like they were always around in hip hop, but it wasn't put as like the thing that made the artist, right? And that's why I said since Tupac, because Tupac would give you a Brenda's Got a Baby, but then he would give you an I Got Around. You know what I'm saying?
True.
He kind of had that whole duality of man.
Exactly.
Shout out to Full Metal Jacket. But
Shout out.
That duality of man, the idea that, you know what I'm saying, you can have peace in your heart, but war on your brain.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
man.
So I think that Drake is sort of like kind of like that sort of second coming of it. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Not to say that I think he's the closest thing to Tupac. I think Kanye West is actually the closest thing to Tupac.
Oh, I see that
But,
too. I feel you on that too as well.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? But so this is the thing about it, right? I think.
Ooh,
that
nice
because,
question. Ugh.
I think that because I was hoping you would ask me that too. I think that because Tupac died so early, imagine if Kanye died after College Dropout.
Boy.
You know, or imagine if he died after George Bush doesn't care about black people. It would be like, man, Kanye was a martyr.
Oh
he
my
would have.
God.
He would.
The world would have shook, nigga.
No, I'm saying, but if we talking about it now, like, man, if Kanye was still here, he
Yeah,
would be
man.
fighting for black people. He wouldn't be going for none of this Trump stuff
Damn,
if
that's
Kanye was
crazy.
still here.
That's crazy.
If he died after, you know what I'm saying? So we don't know what Tupac would have become.
Yep.
All we know is that all we know is how passionate he was about what he spoke about and how much shit people talked about him when he was alive and how much people loved him after he died. People is known, if you look up when people talk about Pac, they say Pac was a troublemaker. When Pac came around, niggas would leave because they knew some shit was gonna get started.
And it's
You know
funny
what I'm
because
saying?
he
Like,
was one of the main ones to be an activist against gang violence and try to bring Bloods and Crips together.
and that's the duality of man. Peace in your heart, but war in your brain. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So that's literally what that comes back to. You know what I'm saying? So and the same thing goes for Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Now, does he do as much work in the streets or whatever like that? Like I said, when I say the same, I'm not saying the same because he followed in the same footpaths. It's like the Kobe, LeBron, Jordan. Kobe is like LeBron. Kobe is like Jordan, but Jordan is more comparable to LeBron.
True.
Of the way
I'll agree with
they
that.
broke barriers. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Kobe followed Jordan's footsteps and did everything as he did it, but like Kendrick sort of followed like you could say a Pac type of thing, whatever like that.
Yeah, I would
But
say that.
You basically all the good traits of that individual,
Yeah.
but all that other stuff too. You know what I'm saying? All those other things, the way the person existed outside of basketball, the way the person broke barriers,
Exactly,
the way
exactly.
the person sort of kind of just presented themselves as an icon of the culture. I'm not saying
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant was not.
No,
but
yeah, exactly.
The way in which, you know what I'm saying, like the way in which Jordan did it and LeBron did it, they both achieved first in different fields. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And same thing goes for Kanye and Tupac. And even like you can throw a little bit of Drake hat in that ring. But not to get too much on a tangent, Currency is my other favorite rapper. Currency is the coolest rapper to me. Like
feel
the
you.
coolest rapper on the earth. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's a rapper cooler than Currency. His swag, his style, his delivery. I call his style of rap, I call it lifestyle rap. And the reason why is because he just raps about shit that you would do. He has a bar where he says, I keep a fresh pair of Andy's clippers under my sink just in case I gotta fix my edge up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think I know what song you're talking
it's
about,
like,
yo.
it's like, yo, it's something called BBS, but it's like this is lifestyle shit.
Exactly,
It's
yeah,
like,
just regular shit, yo.
I keep a pair of Andy's clippers too in my crib. You feel me? When I go outside. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
Like,
I feel you.
so I throw that
feel
shit
you.
on before I go out feeling cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Or like he rap about cars. He just had a baby too and shit, man. Shout out, bro, man. I don't
Oh,
know him
what?
at all.
He just had it. What?
Man, I don't know him at all, but that's somebody who I really look up to and I hope to really meet one
Oh,
day.
hell yeah, bro. Hell
But
yeah.
yeah, so just he's cool as fuck, man. Cool as fuck, bro. Ain't gonna give you something to think about. He can help to change and alter your opinion too on how you think of things, and that's what he kind of did for me. So yeah, Currency and Drake, man, my number one.
Okay, so like, out of you saying that about both of them, who would you say, out of your main influences, like it'd be music, like anything, would you say they had the most influence on like you getting into music, changing your life, like like
No,
just
the biggest influence on me getting into music was strictly high school. Seeing everybody do it. Just being in the car, rapping as a little kid. So my mom's don't want to do it. It always kind of be in the back of my head. Seeing dudes at the lunch table rap, and I would just rap in my head. You know what I'm saying? I would just rap in my head.
He said, hit that Sasuke. You sitting right there just thinking of the next bar to come in. And he's like, oh, I'm finna hit some flame shit once you get done, nigga. Like, I feel you on that.
I wish it was like that.
I also feel you on that.
I was too self-conscious to kind of get out there and spit my shit in the circle, though. Just
Same.
Because it was I was known as, like, the cool-ass dude. I was smart as fuck.
Yep, I feel you.
I was cool as fuck. But it was like, he ain't no rapper. He ain't rapping, you know what I'm saying, like that. So
People just didn't see you in that light, I guess, or something like that, you would say?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Yeah.
I guess you could say that. We all young men, too. We was all 15, 16
Exactly.
years old.
It's so funny going from
And
that
it wasn't
young
wrong.
mental
I was
state.
not a rapper. I sucked. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of songs that
You gotta practice, bro. Practice makes perfect, bro.
Exactly.
Even the worst tone deaf nigga can rap if you just make him practice at it.
No,
Like,
facts. And I will say a lot of them niggas that was then, like, I don't look at it like this. I ain't gonna say I surpassed them niggas, but I've definitely done better things than they have in this field. You know what I'm saying? I've done more elaborate things. I've been in England, you know what I'm saying, like that. I've been out there for music. I've shot 2 music videos in England, you know what I'm saying?
That's
like
dope, man.
Like
That's crazy.
I'm going back in April to shoot another video.
Ooh,
like, I got
okay,
people, you know what I'm
okay.
saying? Music-wise, like I've hell yeah, April 17th.
I might have to hit you. We might have to talk on here again before you go out there, bro. We have to do that.
Hell yeah, we do. After and post, I do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly, yeah.
Some information and shit, and then try to live stream one of the homies from over there, get that.
Ooh, man, I'm down for that. Hell yeah, we can definitely do that. Definitely.
But yeah, so you know what I mean. Like I've done things that like a lot of them same kids from that table, them niggas is still back home rapping. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure it out. Or they still doing it. You know what I'm saying? They figuring out their thing and success to them. I wish it's all success.
Oh yeah,
But
definitely.
those same
All the
people
time.
that kind of doubted me in the beginning that helped push me and motivate me to do so much. You know what I'm saying? It was like they wasn't wrong because I sucked in the beginning. But it's like, y'all niggas see what's going on now.
Nah,
and
exactly.
My homeboys that held me down, like, they held me down. And they're my niggas for life.
So would you say that if you would have went to a different school and had different friends that you would have got into something else, or you think you would have still have been like trying to get into the rap scene or like trying to rap or something like that?
I think I would have still been rapping. I just think that I think I would have still been rapping. I think it would have just eventually found me.
Exactly. Okay. Nice.
It was something I always wanted to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was always in me. But I don't think I would maybe have it advanced as well as I have. But I don't know. I really can't say. All I know is that the people that I met in the situation that I was in and my friends that I got now, I know that they helped me so much, and they helped me so much to this day. They a big influence.
Praise to
for,
them.
like, yeah, they a big influence for my motivation and why I try to go so hard.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know. It's kind of a hard question to answer. Like, I definitely believe I'll still be rapping just because of how much I love it and how much I want to do it as a kid before any of these people I met. But meeting them people, just the drive and shit. When I first started, we was in a group, MCH, me, my nigga Zeke, and my nigga Tamar. MCH, Money, Clothes, and Hoes. You know what I'm saying?
Money,
Like,
clothes, and hoes. Boy, if man, that's a caption too. What I see it is.
Well, we was just some kids. We was trying to come up with a crew. It was like a whole bunch of crews going around Chicago at that time. And so we was trying to kind of come up with our own. And so that's where I started rapping with first. It was just in my homeboy crib on his pop's MacBook that he let him borrow.
I feel
And
that.
we just record. We ain't had no microphone. We was recording right into the MacBook. You know what I'm saying? Like, sounding horrible. And raps was, and the funny thing about that was like, people were saying like when we did the song, it was like I had one of the like better parts on the song. You know what I'm saying? So that was kind of like, all right, cool. So let me just kind of, you know, I always had a witty way of thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like that, in a nice way with words. In high school, I was on the debate team.
Nice.
I was captain of the debate team. Actually.
Oh, he
So,
said Capitan. That's
for real. Even when I was in the 4th grade, I was named the teacher debater. Because I would always have words with my teacher. Like, I always had something to say.
I like that, low key. That sound pretty slick.
But facts, though, I always had a response. Huh? Not even playing devil's advocate, but I would just, like, even now at work, I do this type of shit where it's like at my job, they'll do certain shit where, like, we work in, like, these little, like, sections. Sometimes it might be an open section. So when you're done in your section, you got to go help out another section. But at the same time, there might be some extra people around
Yep.
who they just got cleaning up. And I'll be asking them, like, how do we have an open section but extra people? That don't make no fucking sense.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
And then they'd be like, well, it's got to come out of this and that type of budget. I'm like, well, can't you just put them here and say it's coming out of that? You know what I'm saying? I don't do shit like that.
I hate that whole
So,
budget
like,
talk. Like, y'all got the money, nigga. Stop playing with us. Like, man. Oh, we got a budget to maintain. We ain't got enough money. Then why are the lights in the school on?
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck? Like,
why y'all getting paid?
Exactly, nigga. Like, why are y'all still working here? All right, okay, so we've been talking for a minute. That's good. I'm liking this conversation. Hell yeah.
I'm with it. But just to say, like, that was just like, that's the type of person I am, and that's the type of person I was. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it comes from, you know what I'm saying, my father and my mother, they did work for the NAACP as a kid. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother, she does work in Detroit for what she did. She's declining her health, but she did work on for Detroit public schools and stuff like that.
Nice.
So, like, I was always known. My dad's nickname for his sister, my aunt, was Malcolm X, because of how much she would run her mouth. And my pops, at the same time, could talk his way in and anything and out of anything. He actually was the president of the NAACP down in California.
Wow.
For like,
that's crazy.
For like the last 3 years. He just stepped down recently though.
Nice,
you know what I'm saying? So he was just named the Omega Sci-Fi Man of the Year. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, just a lot of dope shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm proud of, you know what I'm saying? But like, that's the background I come from. Same thing with my mom's. Like, my mom's wasn't ever the type to go. I remember as a kid, my mom, we had to do a genealogy thing where we had to talk about where we was from. I was going to like a white school, so all these white kids, I'm from Poland, I'm from Greece.
I'm from Poland.
Yeah, I asked my mom, like, where we from? She's like, you walk in there and you tell them you nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like, that's just the way like I was raised to think. So like, nigga. So shit, as a kid, I always just was like, yo, what the fuck that mean? You know, why we gotta do that?
Why we gotta do that? Like, come on now.
If it ain't make sense, it makes sense.
Exactly.
Sense, it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm writing out all of this shit. Why am I writing out all of this? You know what I'm saying? Like, that. What is this going to help me with? So, that was just that.
Click that thing. Technical difficulties, y'all. My bad.
Hold on. We right here. In the meantime, enjoy the musical stylings of.
Did it come up? I will edit all this out of the video when I post it on YouTube, y'all. Sorry. Today's been something.
It's all good, man. I get to hear a real nigga speak. A real nigga speak. Sometimes you need a break.
True.
I feel you on that. No, but you talking about your parents and shit?
Yeah.
Parents are great. The children are great, bro. I don't know.
Exactly.
I learned that lately, especially.
Exactly.
That shit definitely holds up.
Yep.
Absolutely holds up.
Very much so.
I've not seen a child, like, I mean, everyone that get like hooked on.
I said, you got them white kids who want to rebel, like, fuck you, mom. I'm going to smoke crack in the basement. All right, close the door. Fuck you, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Okay, fuck me, son. Yeah, you fucking bitch. I'm going to smoke weed and crack and do heroin, mom. Fuck you. You know, but I agree. At the same time, too, though, I got another, like, my working theory. You know what I'm saying? We recording, right? It's probably gonna be some crazy shit. Whatever, y'all. But basically, like, shit. Like, I want to have a kid and not be in his life. So this is my thing. Think about it, bro. LeBron James. If that nigga knew his daddy, he wouldn't be who he was. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He said he wants to inspire greatness.
bro, think about it. That nigga LeBron, he goes so hard because he don't know his dad. He's so fucking mad. It's like, you bitch ass nigga. Like, what was you? You know what I'm saying? It's like, so he balling. You become the best player. But look at niggas with their dads. You know what I'm saying? Like, they too many pop. You know what I'm saying? Like, Stephen Curry broke his hand, man. That nigga got his daddy. Come on.
Bro, chill out, bro. This boy talking so much.
Kevin Durant don't got his daddy, man. That nigga balling, bro. Come on.
Balling on niggas, bro.
Come on, man.
Balling on niggas.
But think of, like, how much greater could they be if their father was there?
How much worse?
Or how much worse? Yes.
Because, like, you don't know, you don't have nothing to look up to. So it's like, man, you all that anger and fuel,
Hit that middle
you
button.
putting on the court. So I'm trying to get the next LeBron James, basically. So
This boy literally is trying to
I'm talking
use not
shit.
being in his son's life as inspiration. That sounds like some movie shit, no lie.
I'ma come
That
back-
sounds like a movie, no lie.
Once the nigga made it, I'm gonna come back like I did that to
Damn,
you.
this nigga literally just made like Mike 4. Like it is.
Hey, yo. Like
This
Smith.
nigga made like Mike 4. It is.
Steph Curry has his father.
That's what I'm saying. He just broke his fucking hand.
I mean, but he was also one of the greatest for a minute there.
It took a long time.
He said it took a long
And I'll be
time.
quite honest with you. I'm basically shitting on it just to kind of prove my argument. You right as fuck. You're right as fuck. You're right as fuck.
Oh,
You know what I'm
man,
saying?
that's
Like, you're
so
right as
true.
fuck. I'm talking shit. It's not true at all what I'm saying. It's not true at all what I'm saying. Kobe Bryant had his father too.
Yes.
Michael Jordan's father was killed while he was in the
Yeah,
NBA.
that's true,
So, but he grew up with it. His father was murdered like 93, and he retired at 94, 95 season. He came back mid 95, 96. But I know too much shit.
No, I feel you, bro.
But
But hold up. I do want to support your claim. These days, a lot of fathers don't have the information necessary to build their children up into something great. So them being away.
It'll just give them extra, give the kids extra drives. I ain't got my dad, so fuck that. I'm gonna do
that's
this
what
shit,
I'm
nigga.
saying,
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You know, a kid without his mom, it's like, come on, man, you need your mom.
Oh,
Without
hell
the
yeah,
pops,
you-
it's like,
yeah.
sperm donor.
yeah, he said sperm donor.
Yeah.
Hey, Tyler, man, Tyler didn't have his dad, and that nigga that literally had a #1 album for the past like 3 months.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Good as fuck.
Just saying. Just saying. So,
He's-
future son, when you're watching this, trying to figure out who your dad is, and you wonder why I'm not there, I want you
It's
to
to
be
inspire greatness. It
great. I want
is.
you to be great, my nigga.
Okay, so with all of that funniness, so I wanted to ask you, where was the first place that you performed at?
First place I performed. I used to perform for like live TV shows in Chicago.
Ooh,
so,
what?
like-
It is.
It wasn't really, it was like live public access television.
That's still television.
Yeah, it was cool. I did this one called Elman Company. I did like a little interview and a performance. I did another one. But like I said, my music was so weak back then. But I'll tell you my worst performance though. It was like early, like probably like my third time ever really performing. It was in front of my entire high school.
Ooh, I feel you on that, man.
And it was so bad.
Well, like a talent show.
No. We had
Okay.
we had like a celebration or something.
Oh, and they like asked you to rap or something like that. Yeah, I hate that, bro. It is.
They asked me and my nigga Daryl to rap, and like, cause we was like once by my senior year, I was established as like, all right, he can spit.
Okay, good. I like that.
It was like he can rap, you know what I'm saying?
But then the second teachers hear that, they'd be like, "Oh, well, can you do this for the school? Can you want to perform here?"
he
Like,
was also in the poetry group and shit like that.
oh, okay, I
so,
feel you
like,
on that. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't think that the rap was gonna be what it was about. It was a bad rap, basically. It was like a song called "Stuck on You." It was kind of relationship shit, kind of like how it is now. But young dudes rapping and shit like that, rapping about hitting it from the back and just all this other shit.
Remember about hitting it from the back.
It wasn't good.
True that.
Yeah, but not in front of your teachers.
Yeah, like not in front of a whole school, my nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Especially, I was a senior class president too. So,
It's like this, like you say, hit me from the back, and everyone's just gasping with mouths wide open, just like.
everybody was looking. Everybody was like an awkward ass look we got. And my teacher, one of my favorite teachers too. I ain't gonna say her name, but she got turned her head. Like no motherfuckers wouldn't look at us. It was so bad that another teacher, this fucking bitch, she like told one of the classrooms that me and my homeboy was an embarrassment to the school.
That's trash.
I remember at
Whoever
graduation-
that teacher, do you remember her name?
Yeah, I ain't gonna say her name though.
If you ain't gonna say her name, then whatever teacher he talking about, you right now, you're bogey. I'm gonna say that right now.
I went to Urban Prep Charter Academy. She knows who she is, you know what I'm saying? Like
She better know who she
ended
is.
up kind of being she was cool too with me my freshman year because I was one of the better students she had. I used to sell candy and shit. I used to have a line outside of her class.
Okay, he was hustling.
But like she was just being kind of a bitch, and she knows she was being a bitch. Even at graduation, it was like when we graduated that year, it was like some little kids rapping on like a screen. It was like a thank you video, a dedication video to the graduates, and it was like some little kids rapping and shit. And she did not have to do this. She went out of her way to do this shit. I was sitting there, and she was like, Smith. That's my last name. I was like, so I looked back, and she was like, that's how you rap.
Oh my God! All right, see, that's exactly why I said you're bogey. That's
no, she's a
don't
bitch.
nah, bro. Come
knows
on
she's a
now.
bitch for that.
You know better than that.
Like, that was bogus as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, all right, to kind of continue. And this was days after
Yeah.
everything. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
to continue it after that, it was kind of like, come on, man. Like,
Yeah, like you didn't have to do that. Like,
I'm only 18 too in my development year.
you trying to hurt niggas' feelings and shit now, like.
So, but it's cool, whatever, like that. She don't even work for the school no more. But,
Good.
I don't think she do. Either way, though, regardless of where I go. It was like when I went back to visit and shit like that, shit was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of become a little bit of a success story with like the shit that you're doing. You kind of it drove me to push people wrong though, and it's the same reason why every day till this day I still get nervous before shows. You seen me perform before.
Oh yeah, bro. When you performed at the 10 Dog Records with hell yeah, man. You be having so much energy on stage, man.
Because of that show.
That was the first show I went to. Yes, when I've seen any of them perform, like. Yeah, you were there. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. That was the show when Monte first performed with y'all. Yeah. Because that's the reason he came, because he knows Monte. He knows Monte, like childhood kids. Yeah.
That's my boy.
Yep.
My boy.
Mm-hmm. Shout out Monte. SGMT Monte.
SGMG. Goddamn.
SGMG Tay. Shout him out.
Tay, Murder, RJ.
All y'all.
Montana, man. All my
For
niggas,
real,
man.
boy.
Vest, man. I just met Vest, but you feel
Beloit
me?
veterans, I swear, man.
Yeah, facts.
For real.
Facts. But
He was in the
yeah,
first
so-
interview. Check out the first interview if you want to see that with SGMG Tay.
Yeah, hell yeah. But that's why though, I go so hard because I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? Like you probably see so much. That's all fear. It's all kind of like just a like, all right.
You definitely use it though in like a way that like the scale, like all that shit's just floating above you, and then it sinks in, and then you just push it out towards the crowd and shit, and then
that's how it looks.
like they feel it though, cause like no lie, I've seen you perform one time where like it sounded like you were just like screaming your lyrics, like, but I felt the shit. I was like, damn, this nigga's like screaming this shit, and it was like this nigga going like, cause you be like literally like see you go on stage, you perform, come back dripping sweat, like this nigga just got out of bath, and I'm just like, damn, bro, like he working, like
I leave it all out there
for real.
Like, I know how bad the show can go. So I'm really just up there, just anxious and nervous and kind of like just nervous ticks I'm doing. Really,
I feel you.
Just jump around scared as fuck.
But you use it so well. You use it so well.
I'm glad it comes off like that.
It's like Maddie, shout out to 1975, Matthew Haley, like he has very bad stage anxiety. So he literally, like, before the show starts, there will be a cup of wine sitting next to his mic stand, just so, because when he drinks, he loses all that. And then he gets more amped, he gets more out there, he ends up singing better, he ends up feeling better and shit. Like, it's not like a stare down with the crowd. Like, it's like you go on, they're just all just staring at you, watching you go to your mic and shit. Like, it's like once he gets that first sip in, like he good. Like that boy just like ends up like ascending and soaring. Like, and that's what I see with you. Like, it's like before you even come to the thing, it's just like I just feel like you're off of like half a bottle of Jack or something, but you are just like sitting there just waiting to unleash the beast. It's like, all right, I'm gonna chill right now, but wait till I get on that stage, bro. I'm finna crank shit up.
The reason why I'm just sitting there is because that's what the nervous is. I'm scared because
I feel you.
I know I've seen things go wrong, so I know that they can go wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just sitting there like I don't want to be too cocky because the second you feel like, because I mean that show in high school, I don't mean to drag this out like that, but when I say like I was like really that nigga in high school, like everybody.
Hey, talk your shit, bro. Talk your shit.
Like everybody fucked with me in high school. Like everybody. I used to lead our morning announcements and shit like that.
This boy was.
You can look up today on YouTube. I'm on like ABC7 getting interviewed and shit like that. Like
damn.
If you Google my name, Daryl Smith Jr. Urban Prep. Like there's like an article that pops up about me about like, you know what I'm saying, talking about mental health and shit like that. Like
nice.
As my second class president, because they want to interview. But so basically, like it was just like I was real cocky about it. Like, man, everybody fuck with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm Smiddy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly. Ooh, okay,
so
okay.
It was like, but that just fell on my flat on my face. So it's like ever since then, it's like don't ever think like that, my nigga. Like shit can go down at any moment. You know
that's good though, because a lot of these new rappers do end up getting too cocky at an early age, and then that ends up being their downfall sooner in life because they think of themselves too big of where they're actually at, and then once you, but I mean, it be happening sometimes, bro. Like a lot of rappers that be usually coming out be having too high of an ego for themselves, especially if they don't have that good of a rep with people like that are just like normal listeners. Or just with people in general, it's like they're not going to end up being that as blown up or as big as they think they are. Like, I wouldn't say later in the future because obviously people have time to change, but I would say in the near future, shit will end up going down. And you're gonna end up building yourself back up.
You look at somebody.
I would say that.
I get what he's saying though, right? I do get what look. Y'all remember OG Mako?
Yeah.
Bitch, you guessed.
Yeah.
He's talking a lot of shit about how he was that.
Yeah, that is true. And then low-key Keith, they remixed that song and then blew that shit.
But where is he now? You know what I'm saying? So I think that's kind of like what you're saying, where like
okay.
A little bit of that humbleness,
yeah.
A little bit of that, you know what I'm saying? That's not just OG Mako or whatever like that, but I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying too, though, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like it's like it depends. You know what I'm saying? Like that. For me, that's just the way it works. And
no, I feel you on that. Definitely.
Another aspect of it was I failed in front of a room of people that I really knew and that really knew me. A lot of people that looked up to me, and a lot of those people still look up to me. You know what I'm saying? So my thinking now, even when I do my shows, is like shit. If I failed in front of a room of people I know, then half of these motherfuckers I don't know. I'm not from Wisconsin. I'm not from Beloit.
No, I feel you. I feel you.
I came out here for college. You know what I'm saying? Like that. A lot of these people I know, these are new friends and new connections I'm making. So it's like no offense to them, but it's like fuck them. You know what I'm saying? If I do a bad
no,
job,
bro, you always gotta think that way at some point.
but I'm just like, if I do a bad job,
Yeah.
I did it in front of the people that I love with my whole heart.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? A bunch of people that love me with their whole heart. So if I can do that in front of them, then shit, I can. It don't fucking matter. I can drench a whole puddle of sweat in front of these motherfuckers.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because the people I care about don't see the worst. So I might as well let the motherfuckers I don't know see the best.
And that's what I'm seeing. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like that's what takes the ease off of. Yeah, that definitely takes the ease off of performing more. Because like when you're at a place where people it's. Like, you can fuck up, period, and your niggas will still hype you up. Like, it's your niggas. Like, that's going to happen regardless. Like, you could slip, you could fall, you could actually knock yourself out, but it's like you wake back up, they going to hand your ass back the mic and be like, keep going, nigga. Like, exactly. But, like that, it's just so much better to get that first and then, like, go into the crowds that you don't know because at that point, you're going to end up not giving a fuck. So, nigga, it's not, what quote is that I hear that a lot in theater, period. It's like,
break a leg.
It's like the thing that like it don't matter if you do bad, you're never gonna see them again.
Oh yeah, facts.
Like you're never gonna see these people again, so why the fuck do it matter? Like I used to hear that all the time, and like when I was like first like trying to get into like music and stuff like that, like I don't really dabble in like music anymore really, but like when I was trying to get into it, I performed at a few places, and I would always be scared of that too. Like having the point, like if I fuck up here, and like this is one of my first places to perform at, like if I fuck up, I'm done. Like literally, if I fuck up right now, I'm walking off stage. Like it is like, but
fuck with me, like you so many thoughts, but you realize like shit. Like I say, them people from back home still fuck with me, so it's
and I love that too. I love that. Like
my brothers for life, shit. Anybody from prep is my brother.
I feel you, man. And that's what I'm saying. I mean, like, I came from a school where, like, a whole bunch of racist, like, white kids. So, like, I only have, like, the group of black kids that were my niggas in school. So, like, you know, it was like we had a band together type shit like that to keep the dream alive. Like, so, like, I don't know.
As far as the white kids go, man, fuck them.
True. I don't talk to anybody in my old school, bro. I don't talk to nobody from my old school. Nobody. Do you plan on going to your school reunion? Well, I mean, I guess you had a different life in high school, but do you plan on going to a high school reunion?
Yeah, we have one. The thing about it is, like, my school was founded in 2006. We had our first graduating class in 2010. So we just now hitting 10 years of being like a school.
Wow.
You know, full graduating class. So
okay, nice.
Hopefully they do a 10-year reunion. I'm definitely go back though. I love my high school. I love my high school more than I love my college. You know what I'm saying? Like I love my high school. Like
nice.
I love my high school and the people there. Like it's gone through some bullshit. This guy's bullshit, but that's the world. But yeah, so yeah, I'm definitely going back to that motherfucker.
Oh hell yeah. All right, so okay, then I guess this will be my last question then.
It ain't gotta be shit. If you got more, we can talk all day. I don't get that. That's cool for me.
True. How long we running? How long we running, Shadow? Hour 12? Oh, okay, that's decent time. So, okay, this is my last question because we've been going for a minute. So okay, Smiddy95. Where did that name come from?
I mean the first name Smiddy, going back to my high school. At my high school, you had to go by last name, and so like, what's your last name?
Walker.
So in high school, we would call you Walker.
Okay, no, yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah.
Teachers will call you Mr. Walker.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, they be like, yo, Walker, check it out, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I definitely got that from some of the kids at school.
No,
Yeah.
fact, there's still niggas to this day that we just call each other like
By their last names and shit. Yeah, I
we
feel
had to
you.
address it. It was as a sign of respect. Addressing somebody by their last name.
Exactly.
But like as kids, we ain't finna call you Mister, so we just dropped the last name.
Exactly.
So
If you was a little kid calling another little kid Mister, I don't know what the fuck you was doing. Like,
they're like 15, 16 years old. It's like, yo, Jones, check it out. And then,
yo, he said Mr. Jones was good. Like, nigga, whoa, what do you call me Mr. Jones for?
Niggas will do that.
Yeah.
It's a joke, cause like, you know what I mean? Too. Mr. Jones, be like, Mr. Jones, check it out.
No, exactly.
Or like it'd be like 10 niggas with the last name Jones.
True. You shout out Jones in the room for all the Jones and
Hey
shit.
Jones, no, Fat Jones, Tall Jones.
He's like, oh, okay, I'm over here.
No, ugly folks, check it out. And ugly folks know who he is.
Exactly right, exactly.
So we would go by last name and shit. And so Mr. Smith is my last name. You know what I'm saying? So it would be Mr. Smith or niggas would call me Smith. But my freshman year, my math teacher, Mr. Ferguson, shout out Ferg. He probably didn't even know this though, but he actually gave me that nickname. He gave me the name Smiddy.
Ooh.
And the way he gave me the name was because he was doing attendance and shit. And so he'd be going down the line, you know, Richardson here, Roberson here, Samuels here, Smith here. And when I would be like here, he would look up, he would go, Smitty! Every fucking day he did
Oh
this.
my God, man.
Smitty!
Yeah, I
Smitty! Smitty! After you call my name, I say here, he'd be like, Smitty! And so I'll be walking through the hallway.
Oh, that's amazing.
And niggas that I was in class with, they Smitty!
No.
Smitty!
All right, niggas, now y'all all want to do it.
Yeah, exactly. And then, you feel me, somebody seen them call me that, then shit, somebody else started calling me.
And then it just
cracked. That wasn't in the class.
Yeah, so like it ended up coming from the school and then outside the school, so you just like.
Really inside the school, but outside the classroom.
Oh, okay.
Because in the school is where it started, because people who wasn't in that class, they would just see people yelling, Smitty! Smitty!
So they would just start, and they would
start,
okay, I feel you.
So like, my nigga Faison's one of the earliest one too. Was like, so like, Smitty. So after a while, it was just, hey, Smitty.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Smitty. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it was like,
It became normal.
Yeah, it was, and then it was like, shit, that's just my name. Now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm finna make that my name. My nickname was given to me. It's better than my nickname in the 8th grade, I'll tell you that. But
You down to say what it was?
it was Biscuit.
Oh, I think I remember you talking about that.
Biscuit.
Oh my God.
And I used to
That's
wanna-
amazing.
I share this and I'll continue without answering your question.
Okay.
I used to want to gangbang. And so I wanted to be a blood or whatever like that. And so I didn't want no C's in my name. So I didn't spell it Biscuit, B-I-S-C-U-I-T.
Oh my God.
I spelled it B-I-S-K-I-T, Biscuit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Boy, that's the most bullshit I've ever seen. Oh my God.
exactly.
Bop the bit bookies, boy.
On me.
We want
It's
all
cold
the
out
bookies.
here.
Yes.
On me.
That is
So-
amazing.
But
Oh my God.
so yeah, that's how that came. But yeah, so then that's what that, and then the 95 part of it, basically shit. If you Google or YouTube the name Smitty, it's like some nigga in New York that keep popping up.
I think cause today while I was in the social media stuff, like trying to make all the flyers and everything, I looked up. I think it was before I had your Twitter, and I typed your name in on Facebook too, and. Well, yeah, that one nigga on Facebook came up, but then I saw like 2 people came up on there, and I was like, wait, what the fuck, nigga? Like, I just hate how people just take names like that, like before you get them, like.
Exactly.
You ever look up last name on a
Nah.
Smitty is the nickname for people with last name Smith.
Oh yeah. No, facts.
Oh my God, that is true because
I was gonna say, no,
that's
also-
funny. That's
it's a
funny.
common thing.
Yeah.
It is a common thing. That's why I'm like, it ain't like it's people named Walter Smitty. It's like
Yeah.
all types of like. It's all types of like shit that's like, so it's not original. The way I
No,
spell
I feel
it
you.
is, I spell it S-M-I-D-D-Y,
Yep.
double D. You know what I'm saying? Most people do the T's. I don't fuck with that.
I feel you.
Double D like titties, you feel me? But
Nobody like today.
it's like, ooh,
That's my type. That's my type. Hey, I shout out Adam 22, man. Ever since he said that, I say that every time someone say that's it's my type, nigga. Double D's. That's my type.
But that's why I added the 95 on it for looking up purposes. I was gonna do Smitty _ but
That's what your Twitter and your Instagram is, right?
yeah, and that's just that because they wouldn't let me just put that.
Exactly. I hate that.
So,
I hate that.
When I would perform at Beloit College, when I was first starting, when I first went to the college, I would perform at the college. I would have a crowd. We would have a call and response thing. I'd be like, when I say Smitty, y'all say underscore. Smitty underscore. Smitty underscore.
Okay.
So like, and I would write I still do this. I write my Twitter name everywhere, my Instagram name everywhere. Smitty underscore.
Nice.
So just, you know what I mean, little self-promotion. But, you know what I'm saying, since Smitty underscore was kind of hard to tell, nobody really notices the underscore if you first look in and shit like that. So it's like, shit, 95, that's the year I was born. So I'm like 95. I feel like 95 is a quintessential year. I think that kids born in 95, we see kind of the two halves of it. So we were in high school at the time when it was baggy clothes.
Yeah.
And then we seen the transition when niggas started tightening it up. You know what I'm saying? Like that. We seen the transitions of just all the like the different like generations. We kind of sit directly in that middle. We remember 9/11, you know what I'm saying, like that. Like a lot of the kids afterwards, they kind of lose that. You know what I'm saying? They got a vague memory of it, but they don't remember it really. My brother's born in '98. He don't remember 9/11. You know what I'm saying? My sister's born in '97.
That's
she don't
crazy.
remember 9/11. Me, I remember that. I was only 6, but like that midpoint, I remember that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like 95 is that important year for being in the middle.
Yeah.
Kind of being like that sort of. You get everything from before and after. And I always say I'm a product of everything that came before and after me. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So 95 is kind of like that perfect middle point for me.
I feel you on that. I feel you. All right, man. That's dope because I like names more when they come from other people and people just start calling you it, and then you be like, all right, I can vibe with that, and then you keep it, and then you're like, all right.
The best nicknames are the ones given to you.
Exactly.
And it goes because Biscuit was the name I gave myself.
He said Biscuit, nigga. It was good.
Yeah, Biscuit, baby. And all in 8th grade, they was calling me Biscuit. It was so bad to the point. I remember I was in class one time, and the teacher was like, something, Daryl, something. And my real name is Daryl. And I was sitting next to this girl, Jordan Jackson. What up, baby?
Shout out Jordan Jackson, whoever you are.
Homegirl from 8th grade.
Hey, okay.
But she was sitting next to me, and she was like, "Who the fuck is Daryl?"
Can wait just because she knew you by Smitty for like.
Nah, knew me as Biscuit. It's 8th grade.
Oh yeah! Oh my God! Everybody calling you Biscuit. They're like, who the fuck is Daryl?
He was going over a list, and it was like Joel, Jordan, Jamel, Daryl. And then she was like, "Who the fuck is Daryl?"
Daryl.
And I was sitting right next to her.
It would have been funny if everybody in the class did that. Like Daryl.
Yeah.
Huh?
I mean, I'm sure other people were thinking it, but she was.
He's like, oh my bad. I mean, Biscuit. You here?
No, that's right. She was like, "Who the fuck?" And then motherfuckers was like, somebody Biscuit. She's like, "Oh, Biscuit." His name Biscuit.
It would have been more funny like someone after she just said that, like, you mean Biscuit? You're like, oh, okay, yeah, that's he over there.
I bet you what it was. Shit.
That shit funny, man.
So niggas knew me as back then. So but yeah, I gave myself that name because I wanted to be like my uncle. That was his nickname as a kid. But I think somebody gave it to him. You know what I'm saying? He got a tattoo on his hand right here. But yeah, he got like just the name, the word Biscuit. Like he got a picture of his daughter. And then he got his name kind of like up there. It's a childhood nickname for my basketball camp. I'm sure he got it. I don't know what was his reason for getting the name. But, yeah, for me, though, I was just kind of trying to just be like him. And then in summer camp, it was either like biscuit or pork chop. I was a fat kid, too. You know what I'm saying? So,
Biscuit or pork chop?
Yeah, I was like, niggas ain't finna call me no pork chop. Y'all got me fucked up.
That nigga. What? Okay, that's
Thank God for
amazing.
Smitty, man. Shout out Mr. Ferguson, baby, because
true that.
I don't know what I would be calling myself right now, to be honest with you.
All right, so yeah, this has been an amazing interview, man.
No, facts.
We got to learn a lot about you. I got to ask you all my questions. You answered some questions that I was gonna ask you. You answered them in the form in other questions. So I was like, all right, bet. Like, got two questions answered in one. Killed two birds with one stone. That's
my bad. I know I probably went on a few tangents and shit. My bad if it was like, you know.
Oh no, that's why I like it, because it's just a conversation. Like, we're just sitting here talking and chilling, bro.
Facts.
It's none of that norm shit when it comes to interviews. Niggas just sitting here all boring and just.
And my first question.
Exactly. Like, no, it's nothing like that here.
question.
Everybody know that the local artist ain't about that. We like to have genuine conversations. We like to talk about people's lives. We like to let them talk about their lives as long as they want to, because we want y'all to know them. We want y'all to know the artists y'all y'all into. Like, the fuck? Like,
I could talk all fucking day. So shit.
nah, I feel you.
My mom's name is Lolita.
God damn it.
No, my mom's name is Wendy. That's funny as hell.
we might just close out like this thing. Let's say fuck you. Okay, so we're talking about Gmail, right? Ooh, oh, I should switch my.
No, it's crazy though. You got like a lot of support.
Yeah. I ain't gonna say they was back at me. They fucked with me. Yeah, they still like as a person. Like, that's a lot of things for me. Is like people like fuck with me as a person. Like there's a few kids that fuck with my music and shit. It ain't like the whole high school. It was like we're all in this together. Like it was kind of just like shit, bro, cool. And I never was like I never did nothing bogus to nobody really. You know what I'm saying? Like when I pulled a gun on a nigga, I was like a kid just trying to be cool in front of my cousins. But like as far as high school went, bro, I would, especially when I started smoking weed, I was kicking it with the hood niggas. And we'd be at my crib doing homework, and I'd be coaching them through their homework, helping them write their papers. Sometimes I give me some bread, I'll write the paper for you. You know what I'm saying, like that, and I'll be there, and I could chop it up and talk shit with them, like real shit, though. We can even talk about street shit, we can talk about anything. But at the same time, like even the quote-unquote nerd homies, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could kick it with them, and we all hop online and play 2K, or like we, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you on that.
I chop it, I'll be cool with them too, because it was like, it'd be some days I didn't do my homework. Hey, bro, let me see your homework. Here, Smiddy. Like, bro, good looking, bro. And then, you feel me, like, just a good conversation. Let's
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's basically what it came out to. The little freshmen and shit like that. I had my senior year. My little brother was a freshman, so I kind of had all of them kind of through him. And I was already the cool dude anyway.
Exactly.
So, like, it was like they all kind of like looked up anyway.
True.
That was legit. My speech to become class president was legit. Like, and the only reason I was senior class president, I could have been student government president. I kid you not, my nigga. Tell you this to this day, Joseph Olalusi. He went to he ended up going to Penn State, or no, UPenn, University of Pennsylvania, excuse me. But bro, he asked me, he was like, Smith, bro, he's like, can you please run for senior class president? Because I want to be student government, but I know if I run against you, I'm gonna lose. He's like, there's no way I can beat you.
Exactly.
He was like, please, bro. And I'm like, I didn't care that much. I was like, yeah, I got you. Like, I'll be senior president. Like, it don't matter.
True.
But and even looking back on it, I'm glad I did that because it meant more to represent my senior class. You know what I'm saying? So, but my speech was legit. I went up to the podium and it was like, I've been here, you know what I'm saying, a nice little while. All y'all know me. I know all y'all. My little brother is a freshman. If any freshman want any issues to talk about, we could talk about it. You know
Exactly.
Y'all know I'm open from everybody from them all the way on. I know all y'all. So
Exactly.
vote for me.
Just
and
love.
That was the speech. You know what I'm saying? Like
He said, hey.
niggas was going up there. We can change this and this and that.
He said he walked up there. He's like, "Hey, bro, it's all love. Y'all fuck with me. I fuck with y'all."
Legit. I didn't promise niggas shit. I didn't promise.
He said, "Y'all fuck with me. I fuck with y'all. Let's get it." Ah.
Not even that. It was just that it wasn't even that. It wasn't even like I wasn't gonna no promise I didn't keep. I didn't need to. I could have promised them niggas a sky, not giving it to them. They still would have been cool. You know what I'm saying? And not saying because it was dumb, but it was just the way I carried myself and the way I was with people. Like, I'd be cool. I was a funny motherfucker. Like, I'll see a freshman and like I'll give him my books and be like, I'd be like, hey bro, help me out real quick. I need to tie my shoe. I'll be like, all right, hold this real quick.
Exactly.
And I give my books. I'll be like, yo, check over. I'm finna time over here. And so then we'll walk and talk. And I'm like, how you liking it? You know what I'm saying? Like, woo, such about this and that. I'm like, yeah, man. Ooh. Next you know, we walking for a minute. We get to like a classroom door. I'll be like, appreciate you. Grab my books and go to class.
Hey, that's swag slick shit. That's how you gotta pull that Tom Sawyer on them. That's how you do it.
Be like, they be like, what?
They be like, hold on, nigga, those my books now, bitch.
Nah, they keep going. I'm like, looking, bro. Now I see them later, they be laughing about it. Or like some of them catch on, like, I'm not even gonna carry your books, man. I'm like, man, come on, man, you got me. But I wasn't like no bully about like bitch ass nigga carry my books. It was like, all right.
You're like, yeah, like, can you hold on to these real quick while I grab something. You keep walking and shit. Then you at class, you're like, all right, thank you, bro. Peace. Like,
and they be like, the fuck, man. If they ain't want to carry it, I wouldn't make them carry it. But I just take my books and just find the next one.
I feel you.
But yeah, other than that, it'd be just a little funny shit like that, man. I was just one of them type of dudes. Like, walk through the hallways with a sign that says, I'm with dumbass, pointing like to like the person next to me and shit. You know,
He was them niggas. He said he was that nigga.
Or like, what we used to, because we wore blazers, right? And so what we used to do is like, we would draw the outline of a dick with a piece of chalk on a piece of paper. Right?
Oh my God.
And so you do that, right? And so then you go and slap it on the motherfucker back.
And it's gonna be on it. Oh my God, bro. What?
They thought it was a kick me sign. So like they be like, ha ha, dumbass, you ain't get me. I'm like, ha ha, dumbass, actually I did. You know what I'm saying? And so they would walk around with a dick on their back. Or like, I was such a dick. Or like if you left your notebook, I would take your notebook and like maybe the first 10 to 20 pages, I would just draw straight dicks.
Yeah.
Like, and big ass
Dick
dicks.
jokes were a big thing during high school.
Big ass, super bad.
Yeah, super bad, definitely,
Big
definitely.
Ass dicks. I would just all through it. So like you would get your notebook back and you got all these pages wasted with dicks. Like, you got. But it happened to everybody.
Fuck you dicks on my goddamn notepad.
It's like, yo, what the fuck? It happened to everybody. Like, niggas leave their notebook and like, I'm like, oh shit, they done fucked up now. And my homeboys, they be like, oh shit. Or like, I get them niggas too. Like, they would know, they would see the dicks and they be like, Smid! I'd be like, what? That shit would be so fucking funny, man.
True.
But, yeah, bro, high school was the shit, man. I'd go back in a heartbeat if I could, bro. But like, that's what I mean, like, where everybody just fucked with me, though. Like, I was funny, I was cool with the nerds, I was cool with the
Same.
With the hood
Yeah, I feel
niggas.
you.
I was cool with the teachers. You know what I'm saying? I was cool with everybody. Like, everybody fucked with me. Like,
Me being the only black kid in school when I had to.
my niggas I named Faison, Daryl, Tamar, Zeke, Fred, Fred's sister Moot. She was a big support. Like we would go to Fred crib on the weekends, and like we would just be over there. We'd be writing, smoking weed, like because we could do all this shit at his crib. And like we would always spit our raps in front of her, and she would tell us. She was the first one to get us into a studio out there in Chicago and shit like that. So Moot was a big part of it. You know what I mean? Shout out Moot. You know what I'm saying? Love you for life. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? I had like a lot of my little bros too, Keandre. My little bro.
I would say shout out all of them because we gotta end it a little bit right, a little bit here. No, you good.
All my little bros though, they would support me too. Like especially my first mixtape, Dope. Daryl Only Produces Excellence. It was not a good mixtape, you know what I'm saying? But like,
hey, starter ones, bro. They're always something. Always something.
All my first songs were horrible. Like I was horrible. But like I would also too have niggas that would walk up to me and be like laughing in my face, but trying to be cool. Heard you put out a song.
Like, oh yeah, when's the mixtape coming, bro? Like get the fuck out of my face, man. Like,
yeah, and I put out the song, they try to laugh. Like, I heard it, then it wasn't good. Instead of telling me it wasn't good and giving me criticisms and like constructive feedback, they would try to laugh and shit. But then I had my other homeboys who would let me know, like, nah, bro, ooh. Until this day, you know what I'm saying? My nigga Tevin Bruce, my nigga Bruce, man, like he niggas supporting, man. Like niggas are supporting, like for sure. Like a lot of my niggas from high school, like they support me now. They fuck with me now. They send me like my music, they post my shit. So. You know what I'm saying? If you want to know about all that, where you can find me posted, you can look me up, Smiddy_, Smiddy95, all of that shit, and then you can post my shit too.
It has, man. Yeah, bro. So yeah, follow Smiddy on all social media. The camera ain't on right now. I had to switch to the thing because the camera died. But yeah, thank y'all for being here on the live stream. I will be editing this and posting it on YouTube in the next 2 to 3 days. So be looking out for that. Thank you to the boy Smiddy for coming through here. We just shook up. Y'all can't see that, but we just shook up. But yeah, this is yeah. So this is Local Artisan Interview 3, y'all. It was fire, man.
Shit, man. Oh, Not a Love Song will be on all
yes sir.
By next week. Finna be on SoundCloud by the end of tonight. Also on Loom. If anybody is on Loom out there, follow me on Loom, Smiddy95, all of that. We just hit like, I think we just hit like maybe 1,500, 1,400 followers.
Ooh.
Yeah, so shout out to them, man.
Shout out all the followers, man.
I'm gonna be putting the link to this interview too in that app too.
All right, bet.
You know what I'm saying? We also hit like, on one of my most recent songs, we just hit 1,100 plays. And before that, we hit like 1,200 plays. You know what I'm saying? So shout out all my people on that app, Loom, man. Like I said, Not a Love Song coming real soon on both apps, SoundCloud and Loom. And
he said shout out to all the Smiddies out there. Ugh,
yeah, all the Smiddies out there, man.
Okay.
All you niggas spelling your shit
the
with
the Smiddies and Smidettes.
Them Smitties, Smiddy, double D, Dope Diamond.
Like a girl's breast.
Like them titties. Ooh. What John Witherspoon say? Like, ooh, them titties need to be sucked.
She got some suckable ass titties.
Some suckable ass titties.
All right, y'all. But that is Local Artisan Interview 3, y'all. We're out. Peace out.
Gang, gang.
Something's wrong. Baby, if I want you, then I know there's something wrong. I don't mean to ruin all the times we had alone, but I'm not myself and I know that you're not alone. I just got one question, baby, can you hit my phone? Can you call me up and let me know what you've been knowing? Girl, you know I miss you, wouldn't take it back at all. I can take a hint, say, girl, your silence says it all. Say, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I gotta get in my glow, I got a ball on all of these hoes. Wake up and I gotta get it. I want my niggas to be like I did it. I did this shit for the city. I pray to God we all get rich. Think I'm in the cute demon, Tina Charlie, just a few up on the list. This for niggas out there working, trying to make a couple dollars out of cents. I wish I could snap my fingers, snap and make it happen, snap into a Benz. I wish I could snap my fingers, snap about my feelings, snap into a killer cool ass man. You back with it, new life living. Who am I kidding? I know, baby, if I want you, then I know there's something wrong. I don't mean to ruin all the times we had alone, but I'm not myself and I know that you're not alone. And you ain't call my phone. I've been trying to find where I went wrong. Places that I went I should've known better. I can never say you did me wrong. You made me better. I know something's changed that I can't control. Feelings in my body that I can't ignore. Oh no, oh no, oh. Baby, if I want you, then I know there's something wrong. I don't mean to ruin all the times we had alone. People come and people go, I should be moving on. And say, I know, I know, I know, I know, this ain't no love song.